Alright everybody, welcome back, and we got ourselves season 131. The best season we've had yet, in a sense, only because of the new units, but we'll get to that later. Because, from what we got last year, we got ourselves a rank of 1066. If it had been 60 less, that would have been very funny, and if you know why, you know why. But yeah, I will still say a very good score, and again, the 80% or 90%, 80% would have been more, 85%, sorry, would have been more than enough. Perfectly fine, so you would have been. But yeah, that's last season, this is this season, so we're going to get straight into this here, with, of course, being the Pathan. And as per usual, it's going to be all the hardest fights. Now, you could see on the first half, or the first bit, there is the right path where there's the 4-fist into the same fight. I was almost going there until I saw the 5-fist on the left. But if you do go right, I will not go against it, because this slightly is significantly easier. But the left path is okay. The right path is the easiest, the left path is the more points. By 1 fist, and honestly probably doesn't even matter at the beginning. But still, no, I wouldn't say you shouldn't go for it. I 100% go for it. But yeah, speaking of that, we're going to get straight into this here. Now, there is some at the beginning and some at the very end, obviously. But the first path, first fight, will be this here. It's going to be transforming and a revival, so be careful. In fairness, the teams will actually have quite a bit of the one colour, so you might be fine enough for this here. But obviously, I would still say go for Cell last, and go for him maybe first. Otherwise, you'll be fine enough for this here. Okay, now this here has a tag unit and a revival. From what we know of 13 revival units, if the stars are low, go for them early on. If not, well then, leave them to the end. But I think going for a revival unit at least 4th would be fine enough. And then leave obviously the low stars to the end. But obviously get rid of the tag unit first. Get rid of them if you've got the purples on the team. If not, well then don't bother, wait until the reds come in and you can just absolutely kill them. So you can almost go for 13 first. But yeah, honestly, it's going to be somewhat difficult in some form to manage and get the full kill, but should be easy enough, as some say. Now for the last third of it, you can go one of two ways. Obviously this is going to be the first fight here, it's nothing to worry about, just get rid of Vegeta first, you'll be fine enough for the rest of the thing. But it's the divergent path of this here, where there is 2 tag units, and then there's over here, where there is no tag units, but higher stars. That's a contention. Obviously I'm going right. But again, if you want to go left. It has got the lower stars, you should be better off. But then you get up to this 5-fist, there's just the Ultra, it's Frieza Saga. But then the last fights where you get a contention. This here I will not go for. Because for 1, 2 tag units, so you're already at a disadvantage in some say. So I don't want to go for it, despite these 2 not having their Ultra Instinct abilities. But this fight here, again, you can say that it is very difficult because there's 2 ultras at more or less base stats. But again, it's base stats, they're not going to be great. And then you have the tag unit, and a revival technically, but they're very low stars. If you've got a green unit, you'll be fine, you can kill them one shot nearly. Or at least 2 characters will be enough to kill them. You'll be fine enough with this here. But I've also got this here as a green Pathan because we know this fight very well. There's only 1 ultra, but there's a transformation unit. So you can pick your poison. I'm almost inclined to go for this fight here, but either or is better. This one just has the better damage potential, because the 2 strikes and damage inflicted with the special move, compared to here where it's special move and it's on the bottom tiles. Or at least the others were in the main tiles where you would want characters in, so again, you can pick your poison with that, just depending on what way you want to filter it. But otherwise, that's really it. There's nothing too crazy about these fights other than those ones I pointed out. But obviously we're going to have a look into the recommended allies, and as I thought from before, it's obviously going to be the Xenoverse 2 characters. And also Future and Vegeta Clan, I was correct in saying I was going to be Future and Vegeta Clan with Future and Powerful Opponent, or like one or the other. I did mention that, so I was correct. And this is the stat bonus we're getting, 20, 10, 5 and 5. So you want to have, if you don't have the Xenoverse 2 characters, firstly, why? You've got a free to play technical unit with Trunks. use him. But you also have a Future and Vegeta Clan or Future and Powerful Opponent is the main other two teams you can make. So that's what we're going to get into right now with the teams. Now to begin off, we get ourselves the 90%, which you can make. You can't go really any lower unless you really are trying to kill yourself. But being realistic, this is going to be the lowest you can get. If for whatever reason you were an idiot and didn't get the Trunks for free to play. Because you can easily get him, and you should put him on this team. 100% you should put him on this team. But if for whatever reason you don't have him, this is the team. I'm actually going to be using this here as the first time, so 95 or 100 should be the main thing you get. Next up is going to be the 110, and this is the Powerful Opponent only. So this is without the God Vegeta or Trunks, and this is going to be like another baseline or like a in-between team if you didn't get the other two, which again, you should have got Trunks because again, he's free to play, but this is just if you want to do one singular team only. Now obviously if you want to swap out for the bench or the supporter characters, you can, but I think this team will do fine enough for you. If you really want to, the Merge Zamasu is there. So yeah. And next up is going to be the Vegeta Clan version of the team. And this is honestly the best thing you can get. This is going to be the best you can get. So yeah. There's not very much. It's just, again, mostly Zenkais. Thankfully, Future does have a lot of Zenkais you can work with. So obviously, which is why I have them here. And again, these are the characters I have for Interbank 10. Obviously, there are better characters, probably. But these are like the base I have for Interbank 10. I never really got to use some of these, so at least now I'll have a chance of maybe using this here if I did use this. Next up is going to be the main second attempt team where we have all three characters, obviously. Now, again, if you really want to, you can swap out the bench characters for other people. But again, the way I see this here, this should be fine enough. This should be a baseline fine. This will work perfectly. If you, again, there's a lot of Zenkai characters you can use, like the Red Zamasu. You'll be fine, not the unfused one, the fused Zamasu, the merged corrupted. So yeah, this will do you fine up. 140% will do you lovely enough. And that's going to be it for this video. It's probably short as per usual, but again, I wouldn't say there's like too much to be discussing over, per se, for these seasons really. It's just only, here's the path and here's the teams. Here's some noticeable fights you might want to look out for. But yeah, otherwise I shall see you all in the next one.